I'm Will.
I'm Franklin.
We are
the Honest Jerks.
Yes, we are those guys. We haven't been out. We've been out for a while.
Yeah.
Because life, takes people out of rotation. So,
family and work and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. So we're back. Yeah. Today we're going to talk about Trump supporters versus Black Lives Matter, and various other protesters that causes ass whippings and jail time and pepper spraying and guns drawn and more ass whippings on both sides. So we're going to look at this at a non-biased perspective. But I'm going to start this off by saying, when you have a candidate that pretty much says, go ahead, hit the person, I'll get you out of jail, I'll pay your legal fees.
It's kind of the green card, the green light, you know what I'm saying?
The green light of saying,
just be like,
get them. Because, a lot of people aren't really thinking. They're going to say, well, Donald Trump's going to pay my legal fees if I punch this Coon Lives Matter motherfucker. That's, and they're like, they're calling fucking Trump. Trump and some other people are saying that the Black Lives Matters and other protesters are terrorists. No, they're not fucking
thugs.
Terrorists. Thugs and the good old fashioned nigger. So, and a lot of those people who are calling them niggers are themselves niggers. They're how would I put this? White niggers.
Well, that's your words, not mine. But they're ignorant.
They're white
visuals.
Niggers. We call them white niggers.
Well,
that shit don't look good, do it? When you take it back to somebody, because I was called a nigger online not too long ago, and I was
we had a video when we talk about guns and everything in this. It was just like
straight thing. It's like nigger. All they said was nigger, and I was like, well, you're a white nigger. And the shock that it took that person probably was like, how can I be a white nigger?
It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, it does make sense because I think you are a white nigger. But then you do got some niggas in the Black Lives Matters who use the Black Lives Matters as a catalyst just to be violent.
Yeah.
And
which is not good.
It's
not what it was for. It's not what it was intended for. It's not what it was created for. It was to create. Let me just say this out here. Black Lives Matter does not mean, if I'm pro-black, does not mean I'm anti-white. Okay. Yeah. I personally, have 2 mixed children, half white, so I participate in the Black Lives Matter movement, and it doesn't mean that I'm against white people. I just want fair equality for everybody. Me, women, gays, transsexuals, white, black. It doesn't matter. We just want equal rights. But we're posting this video because when we were going, a lot of shit has happened with the Trump supporters. And this morning, his campaign manager got arrested for assaulting a reporter. He had another one of his security guys choke slammed a reporter. There was another one where an older white gentleman punched a black dude, sucker punched a black dude in the face. It's just like, it's repeated violence at this guy's rallies.
I don't mean to cut you off, but it is just fucked up that these are, what is it, your campaign, people running your campaign and you're being violent. What kind of country can you lead being that violent? You really can't lead a country being that violent. People are talking about going to take back America and make it great again.
For who?
For who? Because...
And the thing is, he responds to everything. He responds to Muslims, he responds to Mexicans, and then when you ask him, well, why do you feel about the KKK? I
don't know if they're a terrorist group or not.
Or if you're a campaign manager, people punch him in the face, and he's like, I got to do the information. It's like, he's not so quick to respond when it's
because they're the ones giving them votes.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, I think that Donald Trump may have been trolling us the entire time. I think his ego was in the way. I think he just was like, I bet you I could be a front runner candidate.
Probably.
And then it got too real for him, and I think he's just saying anything he can to probably try to back out of it. But
I don't think he's trying to back out, like you said, with his ego. I think his ego was so big that he was like, I could probably make it. And then when he started making it, the ego took over. And he was like, wait a minute, holy shit, I'm winning. I'm going to fucking do this.
Well, I think he just wants to see if he can do it. Because he's
close. That's the sad / amazing thing. It's very, very close. And here's the thing, too, man. This is what a lot of people aren't looking at. You have to take him seriously. None of us took him seriously to begin. It was like, holy shit, Donald Trump.
Even the Republicans.
Fuck this motherfucker. Yeah. No one took him seriously.
You have to take him seriously. Ben was like the front runner.
Yeah. You got to take him seriously, and you have to fight on his level. You have to. He goes below the belt. you have to go below the belt. That's how you win.
Literally talked about the shit below the belt.
He talks about people's wives. He talks about women on their periods when they're mad and all this kind of shit. He takes the low blows. You have to fight dirty like him. That's how you're going to win against him.
I think after a while, like everybody has their cycle rotation. I think after a while, people are gonna be looking at the bullshit. Man, this is such bullshit. But at the same time,
if he wins,
at the same time, you can't. Like, I think the Republican Party, is going to do anything in their power not to give him the nomination.
And then he said they'll riot. He said, "I'll make sure people riot if I don't get that nomination." So
and
power's still in his hand.
I don't want people to take that message, because there's a good amount of people who would take that message and do a bunch of fuck shit. And like try killing people, rioting.
There's other people doing fuck shit. Punching people in the face. Slapping women. Another one today was a 15-year-old got pepper sprayed when she was anti-protesting.
White girl.
15-year-old white girl got pepper sprayed by a Trump supporter.
Oh, white man. But then I saw a black man in a Trump supporter black dude.
Man,
he punched the one motherfucker too. I was like,
There's a couple of them. But we're attacking Trump supporters.
We're attacking.
We can get into Black Lives
people who
Matter
are
too.
Yeah,
because there's a couple of them that riot, and there's no reason to riot.
And the Black Lives Matters will quickly say these people aren't part of Black Lives. They may chant it, but they aren't us. And
every group has their fuckheads. Every group has their fuckheads. Not every Trump supporter is bad and is going to punch somebody in the face, but the ones who are getting the attention are the motherfuckers that are swinging and fucking saying nigger and saying go back to Auschwitz, which doesn't even make any kind of goddamn sense. You can look that up on the internet. But it's just the bad ones are always going to get the publicity first because that's how the media works.
Yeah, negativity sells.
Yep.
Like, whenever I see like, cute puppies walking across the street, or man gets choke slammed through the wall, guess what I'm going to turn to?
And there's like 15 million hits on the choke slam through the wall and only 10 hits on the puppies walk across the street.
And I'm just thinking, can somebody choke slam them puppies through the wall? But, that's just me and my fucked up personality. But,
But the thing is, people want to see him fail. People want to see him win. And the same thing with Black Lives Matter movement. People want to see it fail, and people want to see it win.
And people were like, I seen, and there was a thing by the local college near us, by Stockton.
Yeah.
There was a Black Lives Matter banner, and then there was actually two of them, and somebody crossed out the black to put All Lives Matter. Look, my thing with Black Lives Matter is this. Nobody's saying all lives don't matter except for pedophiles. But yes, all lives do matter. But they're focusing on the Black Lives Mattering, which they're saying is like, you wouldn't go to a cancer benefit and say, well, what about AIDS and herpes though? Yes, that matters, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about cancer. Or we're not going to say, breast cancer awareness month. What about prostate cancer? You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to do that. Yes, there's a time and a whatever for that. But the focus right now is on Black Lives Matter because police brutality and motherfuckers like George Zimmerman walking the world and people getting screwed over by the judicial system. Did I say that right? Yes, I did say that. Judicial system. Yeah, I said that right. So it's that's what the Black Lives Matter originated from. And people are trying to make it out to be like, they're a race group. This is the third,
Black Panthers that they're on. Even Black Panthers started out.
They
had violent moments,
feeding programs, stuff like that. They didn't really have violence. They fought violence with violence. Yeah. That's what the Black Panther Party did.
They were willing to get violent if
violence was given to them. And at that time, violence was given to them for no apparent reason, so they fought back with violence. And that's what people don't understand about the Black Panther Party. How do they get on the Black Panther Party? You brought the Black Panther Party.
It connects to Black Lives Matter and all that kind of things to do Black Panthers and everything.
And they're really not, trust me, because they're not armed and standing in front of governmental buildings like the Black Panther Party did, which they changed the laws for that because of the Black Panther Party, because it was allowed to at the time, but then once the black people started doing it, they had to change the laws up. That was so fast just now. You see that? The speed? I could be that micro machines person. Hell yeah. Anywho, all I'm saying is you can protest peacefully without doing the fuck shit, and you can, kick people out if you think they're disrupting your campaign in a respectful manner without having your security to drag them out and put them in
figure four.
Yeah, figure four.
It's not a WWF event.
Having people who claim, and what next time we gonna shoot them.
And the funny thing is, you're saying it's not a WWF event,
but it looks like it.
Trump is in. I think he's in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Man.
He's been in WrestleMania before, so maybe that's where he gets it from. He is a character, but the thing is, he looks like he's gonna be a character in the goddamn White House, which is scary. That's scary.
That's true. Anywho, I'm Will.
I'm Franklin.
We're going to close this video up. All we're going to say is increase the peace and respect my vote. Vote or die. You only get one vote. Vote. Register now before you're in chains picking cotton somewhere.
Personally, I'm feeling the burn. So, man, you can probably tell by the video, but I'm definitely feeling the burn.
Who wins? Anybody but Trump.
Yeah.
And Cruz. Anyway, I'm Will.
I'm Franklin.
We are these dudes back here. We're back. And we will catch you next time. Oh, wait. Like.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. I totally forgot about that. You know,
we're going to try to increase these videos more as they come along. You know, our bad, life hit us in the head. And, well, I'll hit you later.